team out there with 2nd Platoon. And we had a close-knit guy. We were a 7-man element, and we still talk. Us two, we're both here stationed in Hawaii. Two of our guys got out. The other guys are, still in the Army. But we all keep in contact. And our main anniversary is the 23rd of October when Larry was killed. And last October, I actually happened to be down in Fort Benning, Georgia. There happened to be a bunch of 173rd guys there from Korengal, and we all got together. Yeah, we held one up for our fallen brothers. But I know how the guys from 2nd Platoon, close to Larry, I know they did the same thing any day for Restrepo, and same thing for Viamoto and Brandon and Mendoza. All the guys we lost are there. I know when their day comes, that they're good friends, or everybody in the company, battalion, brigade, remembers that day.
Hey, getting back to the filmmakers, when they approached you guys about the film, what did they give you a specific reason of why they wanted to make this film, or were they approached by like your command or something?
No, this was Sebastian Younger. He wanted to make a film that showed the American soldier, with no political aspect, none like, oh, should we be there, should we not? Just the American soldier in a fight, 15-month deployment, showing how they live, what they go through, and stuff. They told us that up front, when they came out there, this is what we want to do. And as you see, it's what they did. There wasn't, there's no actors, there was, no outside commentary. The guys that were talking were the guys that were there. Some of the video was actually helmet cams and cameras from the guys that were there. So they just wanted to shoot a video of, of the guys in Afghanistan. And I think it wasn't just a video. It was a Restrepo. We lost our medic, look through Restrepo, but it wasn't just for us. It wasn't for Battle Company. It was for all the guys that fought and died in Iraq and Afghanistan. But they just happened to be with us, in the Korengal. But I believe they made it for all the soldiers to get out there to the American people and just the public of what it's really like over there.
Yeah, we kind of knew Sebastian before this deployment a little bit. He came out in OEF-6 to Korengal Valley with us, and he was writing an article. So we knew him from a previous deployment, and that's why he chose us to go back. But they briefed us up front what they wanted to do, and we got briefed by our chain of command that they were going to be with us, and that they were going to be shooting a film. And once they got on board, they sat us down and let us know what they were trying to do. So you're never easy with it up front, but getting to know them, you learn to trust them, they became part of the family. So yeah. They were about 10 months, and Sebastian would come out for a month and leave, and Tim would come out for the next month, and they just alternated, taking film and working on the book and working on the movie. So they just alternated every other month for about 10 months. I think for cutting 150 hours down to 90 minutes, that they did the best they could. Of course, there's a lot of things that you'd like to see, but at the same time, I thank them for putting in a lot of stuff that you don't want to see. Rock Avalanche, they had a lot worse footage than what they put in. I think what they put in is bad enough, so it gets the point across. So I think they balanced it real well for what they had. So.
Another question? You live on the edge, pretty much intense, right, for 15 months, and then you ship out and come home. How difficult is it for you? What do you do when you settle back down?
I still haven't figured that out. But I don't know. we get back, I think the best thing for soldiers to do is just stay away from, you know, the alcohol and, you know, stay with your family. I think a calm atmosphere helped me a lot. You know, you see some guys, like everybody handles it differently, and everybody has it in different levels. I can honestly say out of like that entire company, I don't know one guy that didn't suffer from some sort of PTSD in some way. You know, there's different levels and different categories of it, but everybody came back different, so I think, yeah, I really don't know what to say about that.
It was pretty rough coming back. Honestly, it really didn't hit me till a year or so after we were back, because we got back, and yeah, you know, the visions and stuff were there, but I was still stationed in 173rd. I was there with the guys that I fought with, you know, so I was still with my camaraderie. Of course, you know, like you said, I'll go out and help, you know, guys would go out and, you know, like, especially after you've been gone for 15 months, you come out and you're ready to have a good time, a few beers and stuff, you start remembering the bad stuff, but I left 173rd, and then, I mean, I was just, you know, lost, really. Like, my friends weren't there, the guys who fought in the Korengal weren't there, and, I mean, I started just kind of pushing people away, and, you know, it is what it's 2010 now. It's been 3 years, and still, every day, you know, fighting with Rock Avalanche and, you know, losing our friends, but, I mean, it just takes time. It's going to take time. It's something that, like you saw in the video, you'd never want to forget, and you kind of, you know, one day at a time, really.
I actually have a question for your wives. We're lucky tonight we have both of their wives here. Sorry, we put you on the spot. But what's it like seeing something like this, and I mean, after they come back?
Very cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still tense right now from watching the film. I put down a little bit, I was turning strong. I've been like this the whole time, holding my cards watching the film. And it's been rough, I'm not gonna lie. Dealing with my husband and you know, just time and talking about things. I've helped a lot. I've seen a lot of things, you know, being with his friends and being with them out, drinking, a lot of craziness. But things just gotten better every time. Does the trick. Obviously never gonna forget about that. And still think about it, but you know, just working with it day by day, taking it day by day.
What I want to say is that when we got back, I was scared to ask about you guys, how all happened. I was really emotional, and I know something more than seven. He's a really tough guy. He doesn't want to show it, but I know it's hard. And he always says that nobody would ever understand how they feel unless they've been there. And I try to understand, and I try to talk about it. But I know it will always affect the rest of his life. I think it will always be affect us more. And I know he still has nightmares if he doesn't remember. And I don't know what to do. I'm just trying to live his life and make him happy. It's tough. Thank you for sharing. We have time for one last question.
Hey, did you guys get to see an advanced copy of this before it came out, or was this like your first time seeing it? Or? guys get to see it with some of your friends from the herd, or how that work out?
Well, Sebastian sent out invites back in like November. They're trying to get this movie ready for Sundance, and they had not a final copy, but close to it. So the first chance everybody would have would be Christmas. So, you know, the herd was deployed again, but all the soldiers at PCS and went back to civilian life. They sent them invites to come to New York. They paid for our hotels. You know, he owns a restaurant, gave us open bar, you know, free buffet, and we got to see an advance copy of it before it came out. I think it was important for them, for the guys that couldn't make it, to see it and voice their opinion on it to make sure that they did a good enough job, because they didn't want to let us down, you know, and they wanted to see our views and how we portrayed it. So, yeah, they took care of us, you know.
This was my first time seeing the film. I was trying to make it up in December to the New York thing, but had a little corrective action with the military that didn't allow me to get up there. But yeah, this is my first time seeing it. You know, I got to. It's kind of. I like it this way. I mean, yeah, I would have loved to have been there with the guys to see it. I mean, I talked to a lot of guys after they saw it. You know, but also this is. I mean. I wasn't expecting this big of a crowd, honestly. I'm just glad, you know, I got to experience it here with, you know, different people. You know, we have probably some locals, some Army guys, just everybody. And it's a good experience to be here, you know, watching, you know, this on the screen, just with people I don't know. It's actually, it's a good experience. So, yeah. Actually in the Korengal with us. I didn't even know he was in Hawaii until this. I got here in July. He was here in January. But anyway, he was in the Korengal with us also. He was in, so he did the whole 15 months. So just to let you know, there's another Korengal Valley guy in here with us. Also, if you haven't heard of the book or read the book, it goes more into depth in the movie. Again, it's called War by Sebastian Younger. It's a very good book. So,
Now, one more quick question for both of you guys. Considering everything you guys been through, you guys gonna make the military your career?
I have 3 years left. You know, I've been in. It was 6 years in July. Got 3 years left. Did 2 deployments. You know, I'm ready to get out.
You've had enough.
Go on,
right?
move on. You know, I'm proud of what I've done and what I'm continuing to do, but I think I have some other things to go attend to.
I'm still unsure about it. You know, if they offer early retirement, I might take it. But it's kind of hard. You know, I've been in 7 years now, almost 6.5. By the time my contract's up, that's 10 years. I'm only 10 years away from retiring. You know, if I get out, I gotta start all over again. So it's kind of a toss-up for me still.